this is Reviews News with me, Lawrence Hughes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications of upcoming reviews. And now, with today's review, let's go over to Daniel D. Have a good one.
Hi, Daniel D here again with another fantastic product. I keep saying on my videos, if you watch any of them, that I only promote really good products, but I keep coming across good products. So I've got another one to share with you. This actually goes live tomorrow, which is the 8th of October 2020. And it's an absolutely incredible product. This video is going to be slightly different to some of my videos because I want to actually share with you. I've actually got it on here. That's a cover, but let me just show you this video here. I've actually added this video to my bonus page, but I also want to add it to this video that I'm recording now because it is a superb demonstration of exactly what this product does, and it does something that I've actually never seen before. So I'll let you watch that. I'm not going to talk through it. I'll let you watch that in its entirety. It is about 12 minutes long, so play it on double speed as I did when I watched it, and it'll only be 6 minutes long. But you'll be familiar with these types of screens that you come across in your life on the internet. You go to log into something, it might ask for an email address, but more often than not, you'll see continue with Facebook, continue with Google. This software allows you to add all of these social media, well, even Amazon and Microsoft, all of these logins to a sign-up page. And what it does, it automatically, with the email owner's permission, it automatically saves that email address and sticks it in your autoresponder. So you can sync this with any number of autoresponders that all of you will have access to or probably have a subscription to anyway. And it does that very easily, very simply. And because people have already agreed to their email being used, it's an automatic thing. So you actually have access to their emails, but it does much, much more than that. Let's just take you down this page and you can see what it does. And actually, I'll show you what happens when you click on the link. You go to the sales page and there's nothing on there yet. It asks you to log in with one of these social media connections, and it's absolutely brilliant. So here we go. What if there was a simple push button solution that makes it super easy to collect more leads, boost the quality of leads that you get, better engage with your leads, and ultimately make more money? The good news is there is. What a surprise. But it's something, I've never seen this before. It's absolutely superb. So no one can deny the fact. I'm not going to read everything on here because I'm obviously giving you a link to this page and you go through that in your own leisure. But nobody can deny the fact that opt-in forms are important. Building an email list is actually what's important. But there's always this hurdle that you come across. And that is that you've got to get people to type their email address in, then click on it, and then wait for a confirmation, and then go through that. So you're going to lose people in the process of doing that. With this, you don't. So all you do is you have a link that you share, and it can be shared anywhere, forums, social platforms, anywhere that accepts links. If you've got a website, a blog, put it on there. And what it does is, as I showed you, it gives one of these pages as a login page, and they can sign in with any of these social media. You don't have to use all of these. You can just use one. You can use a couple. I'm used to using seeing one or two when I log into this type of page, usually Facebook and Google. So you can do that if you want to. You can just focus on Facebook if you want to. But what it does is then it takes their email address that they use to log into that service and it whacks it over into your own autoresponder and asks for confirmation, obviously. So it's GDPR compatible, it's CAN spam compatible. You're not breaking any rules by doing this. And it's superb. As you saw, you can use any of these things, and it therefore allows you to grow your email list quickly without any coding, without these constantly trying to put up opt-in pages and get visitors to go to those. It collects leads from those with just one click, so they don't have to worry about filling in lots of information. They just click on that and it's automated. You can easily share that opt-in in all manner of ways. Websites, as I've said, anywhere that you can share a link, you can use one of these. The software that is used to create this is really easy to use. And again, the video that I showed you, which will be on this video, I'll include it in this video straight after I shut up talking. It'll be there for you to watch, and you can see how simple it is to use. In fact, what the video does is he sets himself a challenge of completing one of these opt-ins in less than 60 seconds. He actually does it in 52 seconds. So it's that easy to produce exactly what you need. And then, obviously, because the leads are already verified on the social media platforms, you get top quality email addresses, which means that you get more clicks, more opens, and therefore more sales, which is what you're looking for. It does connect with most major email marketing tools. All the ones that you will use, you've got access to through this. GetResponse and Aweber, Sendlane, MailChimp are the biggest ones that you'll all be familiar with and probably have subscriptions to. And it just feeds those email addresses directly into that. But it doesn't just do that. Again, when you're watching this video, as I've showed you, watch it on this page or watch it at the end of this video that you're watching now. It explains that it doesn't just leave it at collecting emails. It also allows you to go back and retarget those people, remind them about things. And that's all automated again. So it's almost like an additional autoresponder, if you like, built into this software. Let me just pop down here. There's a price structure there which I'll come back to actually, because let's just have a quick look at the upsells. The upsell one, before that, the product itself, I will just talk about that. The front end itself starts at $37, which is not as cheap as some of the stuff that you get online, but for the task it does, this is a one-time fee, and this is the commercial price, or you can pay $32 for a personal one. Well, why bother with the personal one when for $5 more you can get the commercial license, which therefore allows you to build these lists for other people as well. So if you're running an agency or you fancy running an agency, you can start to provide leads really simply, really quickly, and really profitably by doing this for just $37. It will rise to a maximum of $67 over time, so it's worth getting in fast tomorrow when this opens. So let's just have a look at the OTOs, and actually I've got the pricing here, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Graphic above. It's good to have overkill, isn't it? So Upsell 1, LeadPal Pro, and this unlocks professional and advanced features, giving your subscribers, which is you in this case, the ability to do far more with your LeadPal software. So that removes the branding, so it becomes, if you like, personal to you. You can also include your own domain, up to 10 domains, which is amazing. And you can connect up to 50 social apps, which is phenomenal. I didn't even know there were 50 social apps. And that's 67. I think it downsells to 47. Upsell number 2. This is called the Platinum Upsell, and this is $97 a year or $27 a month. Obviously $97, if you can afford it, is by far the better option. And what does this do? It's unlimited in the leads that you can collect. It's unlimited in the custom domains that you can use, unlimited reminders, unlimited pop-ups. So you can also create pop-ups for your visitors to pop up and remind them to visit your website, and reminder leads go along with that. Unlimited social accounts and unlimited team members. So you can actually, because this is commercial, you can bring your own team in to run this for you. They can have access through the upsell number 2. Upsell 3 is the luxury edition for $47, or sorry, I keep flipping up here. That is just $47 actually, which is you can resend to unopened. So if somebody goes into your one of these pages and doesn't open, you can go back and resend again once you've got their email address. Obviously, you can include special offers. You can retarget through other platforms as well. So you can integrate that with other platforms, for example, like Facebook. You get a weekly stats email with this, which is really useful to keep track, especially if you're running this as an agency product, because you need to know what's going on, what leads are coming in, where they're coming in from. This will tell you all those statistics. You get QR codes for leads, which are becoming more popular. I'm always surprised, actually, that QR codes aren't more popular. I was reading a magazine the other day, and all the adverts were in there with a telephone number and a website. There was only one advert. This is a high-class magazine. There was only one advert that I saw with a QR code. But if you can offer that, that's a great advantage. And you can sync leads to more than one autoresponder if you need to. So, for example, if you're working with numerous clients, they're using MailChimp and one of them's using Aweber, you can do that in this upsell. And upsell 4 is white label rights. And basically this gives you a rebrandable dashboard. It essentially becomes totally your product. And for $2.97, actually, if you're going to go down this route, that's not a great amount to pay. So you get your own brand, your own logo, your own URL, favicon, and email. So everything becomes your own. So it's like your own business. So again, if you're using this commercially, you appear online as your own business, and it makes you look more professional and gives you some more credibility. You can also, further than that, your clients that you bring into the system can also have team members. So you don't just have your team member, you bring in a client and they can also have a team member too to use the software. It's pretty comprehensive, and I think well worth that if that's the route you want to go down. But don't go out and buy everything immediately. Use it, work with it, build it up, and then if you want to pursue that in the future, then feel free to do that. I just wanted to add some extra bonuses because, of course, when you're building an email list, most people know this, but actually very few people know how to use that email list best. And you and I, I'm sure, are the same. I get numerous emails from people that are just regurgitating standard emails that they're getting from a product creator, and you just think, well, if you're not going to put any effort in, I'm really not going to pursue this with you. So you need to know how to use those emails to best effect. So there's a couple of products here to help you just do that. This is about building an email. This is a really simple, straightforward guide to do that. And it takes you step by step through how to build an email list. You're already doing that with this product, and then what to do with it. This does as well. Although it's called How to Build an Email List, it perfectly complements the main course by showing you how to use that email list for your advantage to create repeat buyers, a satisfied email list who's going to come back and look to you for advice, guidance, and buy products from you. In addition to that, I just wanted to give you this one, which is a useful thing to add to any marketing venture, and that is urgency. If you provide urgency, you can only get something for a certain length of time, and I always recommend being honest with that, then Urgency Suites Pro will help you to do that and show you how to use that to your best advantage. And that is it for my bonuses. I never want to give tons and tons of bonuses. I bought a product recently and I had about 100 bonuses with it, and now I know that I'll only use about 3 of those. And so therefore it's quite awkward to, I don't always find it beneficial to give loads and loads of bonuses out. So I'm just giving these 4, which I think will be the most useful bonuses in addition to the product. So when you get to this page, and even on this video, make sure that you watch this video in its entirety, because it gives you a really clear view of exactly what this software does and how it's going to work for you to pull in those leads as quickly as possible so you can therefore be as profitable as possible in the simplest way. So I hope you enjoy the product. Click on any of the red buttons and that will take you to the sales page. But before we do that, let me just show you what happens when you do that. Just bear with me. So this is what appears to be the sales page, but it's actually not a sales page. It's a sort of pre-sales page, if you like. And if you scroll down, that's all it is. But it's got this large red button here asking you if you want a discount. Of course you do. So you click on that and it takes you to exactly the page that I was talking about. Very simple. Doesn't even look like an opt-in page. It's just asking you to gain access via either, in this case, either Google or Facebook. Now I've just already done this one, so it might not work if I do it again. But what that does is just takes you through to the sales page via here, thereby scooping up your email address and putting it in the autoresponder that they're using, and then it takes you to the sales page. So this is exactly the sort of page that LeadPal will create for you. And as I said before, if you buy the upgrades, you can get rid of this logo and have your own logo in there, therefore making it look more professional in terms of your own business. So I'll leave it there and let you go back and either watch the full video on here, which I'm going to tack on the end here, or do feel free to watch it on my bonus page because it's on there in full as well. And what I would suggest you do, if leads is important to you, and if getting those simply, quickly and safely in terms of not upsetting people and keeping to the guidelines in terms of GDPR, etc., then this is a product that you will be interested in. I'd really highly recommend it. It is superb. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's another advance. So go back to the bonus page and check it out in full and click on any of the red buttons and go and have a look for yourself and buy it if you think it's going to be helpful. And get in while the price is good, $37 to begin with in the launch period. So for the next few days, that's what it will be at. Make the most of it, and I will see you soon. Cheers.
Hey, welcome. Before I work you through the demo of LeadPal, I just want to tell you a little bit about the product LeadPal. LeadPal is a social lead generation and reminder scheduler, a cloud-based app that can be set up in less than 60 seconds flat. We all know how incredible opt-in forms are for building your email list, but there is still the work of actually getting visitors to your website in the first place. Well, until now. Because we've developed a tool that puts opt-in forms right where your user's target audience hangs out. LeadPal creates opt-in links by integrating with various social networks APIs, and no coding is required on your part. LeadPal eliminates the need to drive traffic to an opt-in form by creating opt-in links, a new and easy way for your audience to sign up to your mailing list from anywhere you can share a link. LeadPal helps you grow your email list by collecting verified emails with social opt-in links from platforms like Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Twitter, Amazon, Google, Yahoo, and LinkedIn. This eliminates the collection of fake email addresses, and now you can collect real verified email addresses people used when they create their social accounts. If you sell anything online, these are the most valuable email addresses that you can get, because these are real people who buy and spend money online. Another great feature of LeadPal is users can create high-converting reminders for sales pages, webinars, product pages, events, and flash sales. But there is a major problem when you want to convert people into customers or attendees. The timing. People hear about your product, event, or deal. They are interested, but they are in a hurry. With LeadPal, you can give them the option to pick when they want you to reach out to them in order to complete their action on your website. LeadPal then sends perfectly timed email reminders to your undecided visitors. Now, let me work you through the app and its amazing features. When you are logged into the LeadPal app, you'll be able to create a campaign and also link this campaign to a LeadPal link or URL. And this is the Analytics tab where you'll be able to see the number of leads you've generated, the number of clicks you've got, your created pop-ups and the email that was sent. And you can also create your reminders here by linking your domain or your website where you want to put these pop-up reminders on. The uniqueness of LeadPal is your ability to integrate with your choice autoresponder. We've successfully integrated with ActiveCampaign, Aweber, ConvertKit, Constant Contact, GetResponse, iContact, Klaviyo, MailChimp, SendLane, and you can also create a webhook with Zapier. Let's quickly link Aweber, because this is where we will be able to sync our leads whenever they subscribe. I'll click on Aweber to connect with LeadPal. Next, I'll click Allow Access, so we can sync our leads from LeadPal to our Aweber account. Let's test the connection to see. Now you can see it has successfully connected. I'll name the integration Aweber, and I'm going to create the connection. You can also go through our training here. We've got in-depth training about how LeadPal works, how easy it is to use, and a step-by-step guide on how it works. Also, you can get your bonuses here. If you need any support whatsoever, you can always reach out to us here. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is quickly create a campaign so you can see how easy it is to generate a LeadPal link in 60 seconds. Our timer is set to count down to 60 seconds, and we should be able to create a campaign and LeadPal links. If you don't have any autoresponder that we support, you can always use your HTML forms, which means all you need is to generate an HTML code from your autoresponder and paste the HTML code here and connect. Alright, I'm going to start the timer now and then create a campaign. I'll name my campaign. This is just a test campaign. Add our fallback URL and we're going to select our social apps. So these are the social platforms that we support. I'll quickly add their descriptions and see if we can get this done in 60 seconds flat. Alright, I'll upload my logo and close the pop-up. I'm going to enable GDPR and also I'm going to link the Aweber we added earlier to sync our leads to. And finally, create a campaign. Alright, let's create a link URL and connect this campaign automatically with it. I'll enter our target URL. This is the URL our visitors see after subscribing. Then create link to finish. We are done. So let's look at the timer now. Stop the timer. Now you can see that in less than 60 seconds we were able to create our campaign and also generate a link for this, with over 8 seconds left out of the 60, which was our set time for creating and generating our link. Here is the link that we just created right now. We can post this link on forums, social platforms, push ads to collect verified leads. Here is our beautiful and high-converting landing page. You can also give your visitors the ability to customize their GDPR preference before giving consent to you by accepting your cookies. I'll give my consent here to continue. What I'm going to do is to test out one of these links, and also you can always create campaigns for one specific social platform, say Facebook. We can also run Twitter campaigns for our followers to subscribe to our email lists. I'll quickly click on Continue with Facebook. Now you can see automatically once I click to continue here, it's going to take us to our target URL, which is wewe.com. When I refresh the page, you'll see that we've just got one click, one impression, and we have collected just one lead. And when I click to Subscribers, this is the lead, and we can always download this as an Excel or in PDF file. And also, this lead you see here got automatically synced into my Aweber autoresponder. You can always view to see more about the subscribers here. You can see how easy and how powerful it is to use. And you'll be able to create a reminder here. Let's quickly see how we can create a reminder by adding one of our domains and create a pop-up reminder that will be added to our website. So when visitors visit this website, they will be able to schedule to be reminded for an event or to make a future purchase. I'll click on New Pop-up and give it a name. And you'll be able to select your pop-up type here. We've got two reminder types. The Simple Reminder, which allows users to select to be reminded in 24 hours or pick the day they want to be reminded. And the Event type. Say you are running a webinar or an event that will start at a particular time. They can always set a reminder for you to remind them at that specific time. Also, we can always select our campaign that we created from the drop-down. How cool! We are giving our visitors more options to be reminded via email opt-in, or they can use any of their choice social accounts for scheduling. We can set our pop-up position types by previewing where this can be placed on your websites. And you can also customize the colors and fills, the themes, and change our fonts. Select your pop-up animation type for the reminders here. LeadPal supports several languages, and all the contents can be edited to whatever you like and translated to your choice language. It is 100% customizable. You can pick your event date and even upload your images. Next is Display Rules. How do you want this reminder to pop up? Should it appear instantly? Or do you want it when they try to exit the page or when they scroll to a particular amount on your website for it to appear? Also, set visit amount before displaying. And you can also select the devices you want to display it on. Also, set when to show this reminder and the amount of time per visitor, or never display again after a particular amount of visits, and not to show to already scheduled visitors. Lastly, you can always customize the outgoing reminders your subscribers will be receiving. And you'll save to continue. Our next step is to enable and activate our reminder. And to copy our embed code, which can be added anywhere on our website. Just as I promised, we'll try to create a campaign specifically per social app. Say we are trying to collect Facebook leads by running Facebook ads. This can be done by disabling other apps and leaving just Facebook active. And also, we can always change the app position by dragging. Another awesome feature of LeadPal is, let's assume we have Facebook, Microsoft and Yahoo active, and our visitor is logged in only on Yahoo and offline on Facebook and Microsoft. The software automatically detects this and shows Yahoo first before other apps buttons. Since this campaign is just for Facebook, I'll disable the rest. And always remember to request for their consent. You can see that we only have Facebook channels active. When I click on our new link here, you can see that they can only subscribe through Facebook. And this can be done also with any of your choice apps, be it Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. Alright guys, you can see how easy it is to create campaigns and generate your LeadPal URLs, and how important this product is for lead generation. Collecting leads with LeadPal helps you to collect verified leads from these social platform users. Do get a copy now that you can, and I hope to see you inside the members area. Thank you.